Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Let's Taste with the Intrepid Wino. My name is James Scaresbrook. Thank you very much for joining me, and thank you, as always, to the many amazing wineries and wine businesses in this fantastic wine-producing country called Australia, who very generously donate samples for me to taste and share my thoughts on my impressions of, including All Saints Estate, which is based in the Rutherglen region of northeastern Victoria. All Saints historically started by one of the Brown family of Brown family wines fame. All Saints, very important historic producer in Rutherglen, particularly of fortified wines, and the family, the business is being run now by the daughters and son of the founder, and indeed I interviewed the two Brown daughters for my podcast, The Vincast. I highly encourage having a listen to that. It was fascinating to find out a bit about their story, and I'm very pleased to be sharing my impressions of a brand new wine for their range called Bloss. It is, I believe, a Semillon-based wine, and I'm really interested to see what it is. So this is the 2018 Bloss. It says field blend, which is interesting. So maybe Semillon dominant. Recommended retail for this wine is $26 Australian. Nice and pale in colour. Barely any colour at all, really. Nice and aromatic, quite fruity, very fresh. Some nice sort of ripe orchard fruits, apple and pear. Actually, just a little bit of stone fruit in there as well, white peach. And some apricot too, a little bit floral. Very inviting. Let's taste. So this is a wine definitely down the fruity end of the spectrum. There's even a little bit of fruit sweetness in there. I dare say there's a bit of residual sugar, but you know, it's barely even approaching off-dry Riesling equivalent. So it's not it's certainly not a sweet wine, but it is it's giving that little bit of residual sugar. It's just coating the mouth a little bit, giving it a bit more texture on the palate. Because otherwise, I would think that this would be a very lean, very light wine. So structurally, I think it's working. I like the fruits here. The fruits on the palate are consistent with what I was seeing on the nose. It is a lovely wine. It's very generous, very gentle, and $26 is a pretty fair price to pay for that wine. So that's a lovely wine. It's really exciting to see what the All Saints family are now doing, how they're kind of taking the brand into the future and innovating and trying different things. By all accounts, they have amazing restaurants at the winery, and they've also, I believe, they are opening up some accommodation there. So the Rutherglen region, definitely worth a visit. I do need to get up there myself, and I will certainly be visiting All Saints whilst I'm there. Thank you to Angela and Eliza, obviously, for being on the podcast. Like I said, I highly recommend having listened to that episode of the Vincast. Thank you to Angela for sending me a sample of the brand new wine, the Bloss. As always, if you would like to see your wines profiled here on Let's Taste with the Intrepid Wino, get in contact with me. You can do that via my website, intrepidwino.com. Lots of different content there. I've done some writing. There's also my podcast there, and access to a number of different social media networks. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Intrepid Wino. And of course, if you watch this video on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, share it on social media, leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're watching this on Facebook, do the same, except like the Facebook page. But guys, until next time, cheers.